Hello, Cancer, and a very warm welcome to your horoscope for October 2025. I'm so glad you're here. This month is a fascinating journey for you. A beautiful and intense dance between your public life and your very private, emotional world. Think of it as a balancing act, where the universe is asking you to honor both your professional ambitions and the quiet needs of your heart. Let's dive in and see what the stars have in store. The month kicks off with a powerful Aries full moon on October 3rd, lighting up the very top of your chart. This is your 10th house, the sector of your career, your reputation, and your public image. Imagine a spotlight suddenly swinging over to shine directly on you. You might receive some long-awaited recognition for all your hard work, or perhaps a promotion or a significant shift in your professional direction is on the horizon. This is a moment where your efforts are finally being seen by the people who matter. Now, for a sign like you, Cancer, who treasures privacy, this can feel a little exposed. It's rewarding, absolutely, but it can also feel vulnerable. The moon is your ruling planet, so when it's at its brightest, it reveals everything. Not just your successes, but also the places where you still feel a bit unsure. Please see this as a sign of incredible growth. Being seen is a testament to how far you've come. It's a new level, and it's okay to take a deep breath and adjust to this new visibility. On that very same day, Mercury, the planet of communication and thought, moves into the deep, intuitive waters of Scorpio, and this shifts your internal focus dramatically. While you're in the spotlight at work, your mind is being pulled inward, into your 5th house of creativity, romance, joy, and self-expression. It's a really interesting contrast, isn't it? Outwardly, you're making waves in your career, but inwardly, you're reflecting on what truly brings you pleasure and lights up your soul. This cosmic pairing is a gentle but firm reminder from the universe. Professional success is wonderful, but it feels hollow if it isn't balanced with genuine joy and passion. If you've been so focused on climbing the ladder that you've neglected your hobbies, your creative projects, or even just time for play, October is here to help you rediscover that essential part of yourself. What makes your heart sing, Cancer? This month, it's time to listen to that song again. As we move toward the middle of the month, a major astrological event takes place. On October 12th, the powerhouse planet Pluto stations direct in Aquarius, stirring the depths of your 8th house of shared resources, intimacy, and transformation. But more importantly, Pluto has been retrograding in and out of your 7th house of partnerships for some time. This direct motion signifies a major turning point in your one-to-one relationships. For months, even years, you've been undergoing a profound transformation in how you connect with others, how you define partnership, and what you need from a significant other. If there has been a power struggle or a stagnant, tense dynamic in a close relationship, be it romantic or business, this shift can finally help you break the deadlock. Things are starting to move forward. This is all about empowerment and radical honesty. It's a time for both you and the other person to show up authentically, without masks. If you're single, you might suddenly realize that the type of person you used to be drawn to no longer holds the same appeal. Your standards have evolved, your desires have deepened, and that, my dear Cancer, is a beautiful sign of your personal growth. You're learning to value connections that are built on true substance and mutual respect. Then on October 21st, we have a gorgeous Libra new moon, which will land in your 4th house of home, family, and your emotional foundations. This is your sanctuary, your sacred space. After all the intensity at work and in your relationships, this new moon is like a soft, gentle breeze inviting you to come home to yourself. It's the perfect time to set intentions around your living situation. Do you want to create a more peaceful, nurturing atmosphere in your home? Are you thinking about redecorating or maybe even moving? This is also about your family and your roots. If there have been any tensions with family members, this lunation offers a chance for healing and harmony. This is your moment to ground yourself, to reconnect with what makes you feel safe and secure. Remember, Cancer, your emotional base is the foundation for everything else you build in the world. A strong foundation allows you to reach even greater heights. Now let's talk about your finances for October. The theme of balance continues here. With Mercury swimming through Scorpio in your 5th house, you might find yourself wanting to spend money on creative projects, hobbies, or perhaps your children. These are worthy investments in your joy,
but Scorpio energy encourages you to look beneath the surface. Do your research, read the fine print, and make sure you're making wise decisions. Later in the month, around the Libra new moon, your financial focus may shift to your home. You might be considering expenses related to redecorating, necessary repairs, or even a down payment on a new place. Your intuition will be strong, but it's important to balance it with practical planning. Create a budget, get quotes, and make sure your plans are sustainable. Trust your gut, but let your head have a say too. When it comes to love and romance, October is filled with both depth and sweetness. That early full moon in Aries might highlight the delicate balance you need to strike between your public responsibilities and your private life. Is your partner feeling a bit neglected because of your career demands? It's a good time to have that conversation. Mercury in Scorpio encourage deep, meaningful dialogues that get to the very heart of your desires. This isn't a month for superficial chit-chat. It's about emotional honesty and vulnerability. If you're single, you may find yourself incredibly drawn to someone who is passionate, creative, and a little bit mysterious, someone who inspires you on a soul level. If you're in a partnership, this is a wonderful month to consciously rekindle the romance. Make time for date nights, create space for shared hobbies, and simply have fun together. The Libra new moon at the end of the month reinforces this by reminding you that love thrives in a safe, nurturing environment. This can be literal, making your home a haven for your relationship, or metaphorical, in the way you consistently show up for each other with kindness and support. Finally, let's talk about your health and well-being, which is so crucial this month. The key once again is balance. The visibility from the full moon can be incredibly energizing, but it can also be draining if you don't build in time to recharge your sensitive batteries. You absorb so much energy from the world around you, so make sure you're protecting your own. Prioritize rest, eat nourishing food, and don't be afraid to set firm emotional boundaries. Say no when you need to. Mid-month, Pluto's direct motion might stir up some emotional intensity in your partnerships. This can feel heavy, so counteract it with dedicated self-care rituals. A long bath, a walk in nature, journaling, whatever helps you process and release. As the month winds down, Mercury's move into Sagittarius on the 27th will bring a lighter, more optimistic energy to your daily routines and habits. This is a great time to get organized, simplify your schedule, and find a wellness routine that feels joyful, not like a chore. Spiritually, October is calling you to honor the sacred connection between your inner and outer worlds. Neptune continues its retrograde journey in your fellow water sign Pisces, awakening deep questions about your faith, your life's purpose, and what it all means. You might feel a pull to study spiritual philosophies, explore meditation, or maybe even plan a trip that will broaden your perspective. At the same time, the grounding energy of the Libra new moon reminds you that true spiritual alignment begins at home, within your own heart, within your own emotional sanctuary. It's about finding the sacred in the everyday. So as you move through October Cancer, you'll find yourself becoming clearer and clearer about the delicate balance you need to thrive, the balance between your career and your home, between public visibility and private peace, between ambition and comfort. Trust that both sides of this equation are equally important. Nurturing your inner world, your roots, and your heart will only make you stronger and more successful in the outer world. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this gives you some guidance and inspiration for the month ahead. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more updates. Wishing you a beautiful and balanced October. I'll see you again next month.